Hi Dio, it's Joe from Alarm Grid, and today we're going to talk about why your VISTA-128BPT is switching to arm stay when you arm away. And that's because your system has auto stay arming enabled for the zone, or it has it enabled for the device programming for when you're trying to arm through Total Connect 2.0. On the VISTA-128s, auto stay is not a global feature like it is on some of the VISTA P panels. What this means is that it actually can be enabled for each zone, and it can also be enabled for the device programming for Total Connect 2.0 that will need to be set up to use that app with this system. This can get a little confusing, so if you do have an alarm company to help you out, we definitely recommend it, as programming on this system is a beast. What auto stay is, before we jump into programming, is that if you go to arm the system away and you don't open and close and enter your exit door, the system will automatically switch to stay mode. The logic behind this is that the system assumes that you're still in the building and it doesn't want to trigger a false alarm while you're walking around inside. If you don't want this to happen, though, it can be problematic. If you're away from the building or location and you go to arm away through Total Connect 2.0, you don't want the system to switch to stay mode, as you're probably not going to be there. On this system, if your system's running firmware version 10.0, you can't actually disable auto stay arming for Total Connect 2.0. If that's the case, to find that out, if you just look at your system and you take off the metal plate that rests right here, there's 4 screws, you'll see a small little prom chip, and right there on the prom chip there's a sticker that tells you what firmware version it is. If it is 10.0 and your system is monitored, very likely you can just contact your alarm company, tell them the situation, and they'll be able to set you up with a new prom chip. But let's say your system isn't on firmware version 10.0. Let's show you how to go into programming so you can enable or disable auto stay arming for the zone. We'll also show you how to do it for that device programming in case you're running Total Connect, and then we'll show you what it looks like. So let's go ahead and check it out. On the keypad, our default installer code is 4140, and then we'll do 8000. Now we're in programming mode. So we're going to do pound 93, and that'll bring us to zone programming. We're going to want to hit yes, because we want to program zones. We don't have to set to confirm, just hit no. And then I want to adjust zone programming for zone number 2. So I'm going to do 002 star. Here's our zone overview. I've already set it up to function, but let's go through it. We'll do star. So the zone type is an entry-exit zone. That's what we want. Arm with fault. This means that you can arm the system if the zone or the door is open. I put yes. Doesn't really matter for this. We don't have to get into forced arming. Stay mode we don't have to worry about. Here's your auto stay function. So let's say you do want auto stay arming to work. You'll want to put 1 here for yes, which we do because we want to show what it looks like. So we'll do star. Don't have to worry about silent. Don't have to worry about this. Partition 1 is fine. We don't have to worry about the report code. Input type is hardwired. I just have the zone jumped out with a piece of wire, which is perfectly fine for what we're looking to do. Don't have to worry about the tamper option. There's our zone overview, and we're good. So we have that set up. Now let's show you where to adjust auto stay arming if you had Total Connect attached to the system or connected to the system and you wanted to turn it on or off. You're going to want to turn it off, just to clarify, if you do have Total Connect on the system for device programming. So we'll do 000 star. Quit menu mode? No, we don't want to. We don't want expert mode. We don't want report code programming, alpha programming. Nope. We want to say yes for device programming. Once we're in here, we have to adjust the device address that's associated with Total Connect 2.0. Let's say it's on 01. So we'll hit star to go into that one. We're going to star through these settings. So console partition 1, that's good. Sound option, we don't have to worry about. Keypad global, we're not concerned about. And here's the menu. Auto stay arm disabled. To turn it off, we want to hit 1 and then star. We don't have to change the AUI. And then from here, we enter 00 to quit, and then star. Quit menu mode, we're going to hit 1 for yes.
And then from here, we can hit *99 to exit programming.
If you do have any questions though about auto stay arming on your VISTA-128BPT, feel free to give us a call at 888-818-7728. Head to our website, www.alarmgrid.com, or send us an email to support@alarmgrid.com. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to be notified when we post future videos, hit the notification button below, and we'll send you an update when we do so. Have a great day.